This one look like limited edition. How much you think you want to sell?
10 cents.
10 cents. Oh, so this one got your name, so it's 20 cents. So this one is 10 cents.
My food notebook, drinks, eraser, keep in the piggy bank.
Where does money come from?
The tree.
From the tree? Not for me? No. Oh, okay.
Based on the eSpring research, parents are saying that they would like to learn about money themselves before they can pass it on to their children. Let's find out more.
Hi, I'm Faris. This is my beautiful daughter. Her name is
Zara Miranda. I am 7 years old.
Nice to meet you, Zara. Tell me, Faris, about your own journey with money. What was it like when you grew up?
When I grew up, I have 3 siblings. So my parents always give us like $50 each for us to spend 1 week. You need to spend it wisely. You need to buy food. You need to control for the following days till Friday.
It sounded like you had to do a lot of budgeting and allocation among the 3 of you.
Yes, correct.
What are some of the things that you speak to Zara about when it comes to money?
Need to save lah for future. I always tell her, if you want to have some extra cash inside your piggy bank, maybe you can help your mommy with your housework. So for her to learn is like a salary like that.
Got it. And I heard, Zara, from Daddy also, that you've started actually managing your money. How much do you spend when you go and buy food at school?
$1.50.
$1.50. How about saving? Have you started to save also?
How much you save?
I save 50 cents.
Daddy must feel so proud.
Yeah.
And very thoughtful even at such a young age. And actually one of the things that we find that's very practical, what they do within the piggy bank also, is that they can have different kinds of saving goals, saving up for things that they want. And if it's an expensive thing, mommy and daddy might say, I don't want to buy for you. But then they actually work through the small steps to put like 50 cents a day like you, and then they save up over time. And this thing about money and savings is that money grows over time.
Yeah.
What were some of the things that you're considering when you think about your children's financial future?
I was thinking about education, that kind of thing lah. So when they grow up, whether they need to further their studies. Audrey, so how parents can save up money for future?
There's a formula for wealth. Wealth equals income minus expense times growth times time. So the first part, which is income minus expense, is actually very critical. A lot of times with parents or even in our own life, we actually end up spending more than we actually earn. And so you can automate your money. So there's a philosophy called you pay yourself first. And what I mean by this really is that, when you have your paycheck each month, you save first, then you spend. And you actually can go into your banking systems and actually say how much you want to automatically deduct for your savings into a separate bank account. We can begin to allocate our money for different funds. And this is a conversation that you and your wife can have as well and decide, what is it that you want to save up for the long run.
Nice. I should try that. Other than saving inside the bank, what's the other alternative way that we can save money?
One alternative also is really to start learning about investing as a family and then understanding that there are different kinds of financial instruments, right? For example, in equities, in saving plans, endowment plans, or even in mutual funds or bonds. So these are mechanisms in which we can actually begin to put our money to work for us.
So maybe I will explain her when she grow up about insurance, about investments.
At some point, maybe even considering having access to financial advisors who can actually sit down with us and actually help us to advise how we actually manage our money.
All right, thanks for your advice. So we'll try it when I go back home with my wife.
Awesome!
All right. So what I learned today is we need to save up for money for futures and save up for your families. So what I can do back home is I will talk to Zara and my wife at home about what I learned today about money and wealth, so we can plan as a family for future.
I need to save money.
In collaboration with Playmula and Eastspring Investments, we help parents with money parenting. Do it right together.